Hey guys, welcome to this week's Monster of the Week, and this week is Muramasa, Blade of the Abyss. He is a samurai, and HP 23k, very high. Attack is around 25k, 26k, with the gauge shot, and then over 370, around 370 speed, and bounce type, light resistance, gauge of no damage wall, kind of like Murasame. Instead of dark resist and gravity, no gravity barrier, it's light resist and no damage wall. Strike shot, final retribution. It shoots like shockwave, piercing shockwaves in the target direction. It's kind of like a giant laser strike shot basically. And then bump combo, pan elemental hero, elemental homing 25, and then slice and dice for the sub combo. And this is the Ableberry stage, first light. He's very good in my opinion for the Light Shrine. Anything that was no damage walls is very good for Muramasa. Just because he is a dark monster, and then he can fit into any type of any element stage. As long as it has no damage walls, and mainly no damage walls, it's very good. So one good thing is about him is the wave clear, is the mob clear. He is very good at dealing with minions. Not the best when you compare it to like all the other ones that's in my party right now, but as you can see, elemental homing does do a lot, especially on these stages with like various elements. Later on you'll see like different color smydras. The really cool thing about the pen elemental homing is that it shoots out. The homing will home into the element that is strong against. So if of course it shoots all 5 elements, and then there's 5 homings of 5 of each element, but each of the homing will go to the monster, will go to the enemy that is strong against. So if it's dark, it will go into the light monsters. If it's not, if it's like water, then it will go to the fire minions if there are fire minions. Very good. I kind of want to stall up for his strike shot. Okay, that's awesome. But those are his main strengths. His main weakness is that he doesn't really carry. Like, he's good for mob clear, he doesn't carry, kind of like Muramasa and Murasame. Murasame, I guess, like, is good because her strike shot does relatively a good amount, and then of course there are dungeons for her. Muramasa doesn't really have much dungeons for him, especially in the impossibles. Like, yes, you can bring it to like Izanagi, but like you kind of want no warps instead of no damage walls in that dungeon. Whereas like Murasame has Yomi, which she is like top tier. Muramasa doesn't have any impossible dungeons that he is top tier. He's just, there are dungeons where he kind of gets by, but like basically any no damage wall dungeon he can like get by, but like he can't really carry. Like, he's not like absolutely needed. And since he is a ticket, he is a vulture monster, and it's hard to get in terms of him in general. There are better farmable no damage wall monsters out there, especially I have one right now called Princess Takayasha. Her dungeon is a lot easier, and she is a lot easier to max out because you can just, you don't have to rely on luck of getting the vultures, you have to rely getting the vultures. So that's one really bad part about Muramasa, is that there are better replacements for him. Well, I wouldn't say better replacements, but there are more easier replacements. There are replacements that are easier to get and pretty much does the same job as he does. Mob clear, Takayasha does great mob clear, and her strike shot is not as strong as Muramasa, but still does the job when you compare it to like in terms of damage output. And like I said, I kind of want to stall out for the strike shot. I will get it by next turn, so that's not big of a problem. Okay. And of course, there's always like Hatcher monsters that are pretty much better. Sakura is a better like a support type, and of course Lucy just basically replaces Muramasa straight out. And especially if you don't have a max luck Muramasa, there's no point of actually bringing him over like a Lucy or something like that. So that's why he's kind of like not that great in that sense. Whereas Murasame, are some replacements, but her main ones are Tempest, which is kind of hard to get in general, and of course Chio, which is kind of slower, which some people might not like in general. But here is the strike shot. Strike shot is basically you aim it like a giant laser, and you want to be more towards the weak spot. And this is not the best strike shot. It does 1.1 million. The strike shot is non-elemental, so it doesn't matter if it's light, dark, or whatever element it is. But one skewer through the weak spot is 1.1 million, and then if you get to two, it might, I think it would do like 1.5 to 1.7 million. This one only skewered one. Weak spot, so it's not that strong in terms of damage. And I show strike shot because this is getting a little bit iffy. Let's grab that heart. And of course the shockwave. The shockwave itself pierces through laser barriers, unlike the other giant laser bomb combos. So if I had a better shot, I would have went through the laser barrier to show you, but I wasn't in the best position ever.
My blade lives for my country.
And is that GG? Woohoo! And there it goes. But that's basically it for Muramasa. Like, the strong points is good with mob clear, high damage strike shot if you get a good shot, and of course a no damage wall, and then the light resist, of course. But the cons is that it's hard to get, hard to max luck, better replacements that you can actually max luck like Takayasha, or just better straight up in terms of hatcher monsters like Lucy. And of course another con is that he's not really a top tier pick for any impossibles out there, not even ones in JP. There are some that he can get by like Asha, Bishamonten, or Izanagi, but there are like far more better picks out there, and even in the farmable sense as well. So if you don't have max luck, there's no really much point in bringing him on top of like other ones, unless you have nothing else in terms of no damage wall monsters. But that's pretty much it for me. If you have any other questions about Dark Muramasa, then put it in the comments below, and give us comments of suggestions for the next week's monster of the week. And this is SF. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.